Hello everyone, this is Necrostevo and you're watching my 25th narrated Wi-Fi battle. While I have 25 of these posted, that is actually pretty cool. Today I have a triples battle for you all. I have this against one of my Twitter followers, Pidgeot. If you aren't already following her awesome Tumblr account, be sure to check out the link to that in the description. But as you guys saw, I was looking into rotation battles a little bit more. I decided to do triples this time, and triples is actually pretty fun. In this battle, I'm using several of my more favorite Pokemon. So I start off with Audino in the middle because it's a dual screener, and I start off with my Venusaur all the way on the left because he's a sub-seeder, and then I have my Gyarados, which is kind of a taunt, bulky, DD setup type thing. So I kind of tried to bring one of each to the field there, so they can kind of support each other in that respect. That Espeon is going to be faster than everything that I have, so she gets off a Calm Mind very quickly, and I get off a Dragon Dance, which means I'm now faster than that Espeon, which is really nice. That means I'm able to taunt it if I need to. I didn't really want to try taunting it in case it had Magic Bounce. I don't know if she had it or not. I did go for the sub immediately. I didn't know if she would switch around her Sceptile and her Stoutland, trying to expect the Leech Seed, because a lot of Venusaurs carry Leech Seed, so I went for the sub first to kind of see what she was going to do. She has more special attackers on her side of the field, so I went for the light screen, and with the light clear, that's going to last a good while longer. And she just goes, on the next turn, now that I'm faster, I went for the return on that Espeon. I have the Aqua Tail on here because I've had bad luck with damage output, but maybe I should switch that back to Waterfall. Psyshock hits Audino, which doesn't really matter because Audino was max HP, max defense, and with the light screen up, it's going to take hits very well from either side of the spectrum. She makes a great prediction there and switches the Sceptile, and I hit the Stoutland with the Sludge Bomb instead of the Sceptile. I kind of wish I had predicted that, but she out-predicted me there. And now I have the Reflect Up as well. So with this good team support Audino has going on here, I can kind of set up with my my Gyarados over there on the side while trying to kind of just annoy her more or less with the Venusaur over there on the other side. Now she uses Aerial Ace with Sceptile, and with the Reflect Up, I don't think that breaks my sub. It does not. And she uses Psychic. That's a +1 Psychic with the Light Screen up. This is a physically defensive Audino, but with the crit, she's able to take me out because, again, I don't have any physical defense. But it can take, it has the same base defense as special defense, so it can take them both pretty well. After that Reflect, the Bulk, and Stoutland's okay attack power, my Gyarados takes that Wild Charge very well. And I just go for the Sludge Bomb on the Stoutland this time. I was kind of hoping she'd do what she did before and expected and switch back, but either way it went, I was able to take out a Pokemon there, so that works out. I could have just Leech Seeded, but I didn't want Sceptile switching into it and making it ineffective. So here I go into my second supporter for this team, which is my Amoonguss. This is actually the Amoonguss I use at the VGC. It has Protect, Rage Powder, Spore, and Giga Drain. So it's kind of just there to draw attacks on the turn that is not protecting, or incapacitate at least one of my opponent's threats, because it is mixed defenses. So I finished off that Espeon, which is nice, because that was her fastest thing. And I'm not really worried about the Sceptile, because even if it does hit either of my two grass types there, with the Reflect Up, it's not going to be doing much damage because they're both pretty bulky. Her last Pokemon there, Kecleon, has some support moves there, but fortunately I carry the Lumberry on this Gyarados. I carry the Lumberry on my Intimidate Gyarados, and I carry the leftovers on my Moxie Gyarados normally. So I switch them up there depending on how I feel with the team. I always try to play with Item Claws, so whatever is needed. The last Pokemon is Beautyfly, and I wasn't sure what that wanted to do. Beautyfly does pack Psychic, but I didn't really want to give it a chance to hit my Amoonguss with that. So I just taunt it in case it wanted. I taunt the Kecleon so that it wouldn't Thunder Wave me again. And he does. After the Rage Powder, the Leaf Blade is forced to hit my Amoonguss instead of hitting Venusaur. It would not have been very much damage to either of them, but I would prefer for it to hit the Amoonguss over the Venusaur so that my sight stays in place, because it's still a little bit weakened from before. So with the Beautyfly out, Beautyfly has a host of different types of support tactics, and there she does do kind of what I expected and goes for the super effective Psychic. But it doesn't really matter because, like I said, Amoonguss is pretty bulky, and those screens are still up, so I cut that damage in half. Now our Pokemon on the far left there is Typhlosion. That was a little bit unfortunate because my Gyarados is all the way over on the right, so I couldn't do anything about it. And so I just protected, not really sure what she wanted to do, while it gives my Gyarados a chance to take out some of the Pokemon that she has over here supporting her Typhlosion. I was really expecting the Eruption, because it is a triples battle. Eruption would hit multiple Pokemon at once. But she just goes straight for the Flamethrower, and she goes for the sub on my Venusaur. Probably expecting that Protect. I didn't want to use Rage Powder, because even with the light screen up, Typhlosion has great special attack, and I would not want to take that. This Venusaur is a little bit weird. I carry the Mud Slap on it so that it has Mud Slap and it has Sludge Bomb alongside the Leech Seed and the Substitute. It allows it to hit Steel types, which is a little bit weird because I'm hitting the Grass types with the Sludge Bomb normally. So if I can lower their attack while I'm stalling them out with the Leech Seed, that right there normally works out very, very well. And most people don't see it coming because a lot of people don't play with Mud Slap, but I like Mud Slap. I find the accuracy lowering utility of it pretty useful. Here, my Venusaur lives that Flamethrower quite nicely behind the light screen and its great special defense. But unfortunately, she gets the burn, which doesn't really matter in the long run. I do go for the Leech Seed on the Typhlosion. I was still kind of wary of the Eruption, and I didn't really want to take that, so the Leech Seed would allow me to lower the damage that was doing. And there she also shows that her Kecleon has the Flamethrower as well, so it's a good thing I didn't bring any Sun to this battle, because that would have been difficult to deal with. I do put the Kecleon to sleep so that even when the taunt runs out, she can't put up any Trick Room or try to Thunder Wave me or anything like that. And now that it is 3-on-2, the battle is pretty much sealed. I believe the only thing that I had left, I had a Darmanitan and I think a Leaf Form Rotom left. The taunt finally wears off the Kecleon there, but that's why I put it to sleep so that I didn't have to worry about it. And I protect again, expecting maybe the Flamethrower. And here I'm just going to knock out that Kecleon, I believe. Kecleon actually has really good special defense. It doesn't look like it could take a hit, but Kecleon, I have seen it take some major boosted special hits before. But its defense is not as good. There you see the accuracy drop affecting that Flamethrower, and it misses. And I tried to Leech Seed the Kecleon in case it lived that return. But since I killed it, it went over to the Typhlosion instead, which is okay. I guess I could have Sludge Bombed instead, but it didn't really matter. The Leech Seed is going to offset the burn damage a little alongside the Black Sludge. But now that my light screen is down, there's no... here I kind of just put something. It was just a matter of getting Gyarados to the center so that I could hit the Typhlosion. But even still, thank you, Pidgeot, for the match. I need to get more experience with these because these are pretty fun. I would like to build just a triples team with triples in mind. There's some Pokemon there that I would like to train that I haven't had a chance to use yet anyway. In the meantime, I hope you all please like the battle if you enjoyed. I love getting feedback from you guys, so if you all have any comments and you want to put in the comment section. I finally bred Druddigon and I bred a Maractus, so you guys will be seeing those in battle soon. So if you guys want to see anything else a little bit unusual, like Maractus, please let me know and I'll try to get it bred, because I always look forward to breeding the Pokemon and getting them trained up. I got a bunch of more Pokemon up to level 100, so I'll have those showing up a little more often as well. So in the meantime, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Have a great day.